Clean Sri Lanka project commences. The president says that economic agenda, which would find solutions to economic problems, will be implemented this year. Worldwide celebrations of the New Year's dawn. Price of stationery and books reduced. Heavy rains exceeding 100 millimeters reported from many areas. 5,200 metric tons of imported rice arrive in the market. In the United States, at least 10 people were killed in New Orleans after a driver rams a vehicle into a crowd of New Year revelers.
On to those and other stories in detail now, and starting off with the top local story. The President Kumar Dissanayake says that the Clean Sri Lanka program will be implemented to revitalize the collapsed, declined and helpless motherland.
The President made these remarks today at an event held at the Presidential Secretariat to inaugurate the Clean Sri Lanka program. This major project of government, Clean Sri Lanka program, has been launched island-wide today. This is the government's prioritised program for an environmental, social and cultural change. The Clean Sri Lanka website was also launched today. President Kumar Dissanayake stated that the success of the Clean Sri Lanka initiative depends solely on the active participation of the public. The President said that over the past year, the country achieved some stability on the surface level of the economy and officially emerged for bankruptcy in the latter half of the year. He said that, however, surface level stability is not enough. He added that this year the government will implement an economic policy framework aimed at addressing the deeper structural programs within our economy. He further said that the third major initiative is the Clean Sri Lanka project. He also said that this endeavour goes beyond merely cleaning up the environment. The President said that it aspires to restore the deeply eroded and deteriorated social and environmental fabric of the motherland. He said that the government's aim is to create cleanliness and rejuvenation across all sectors of society. President Dissanayake said that Sri Lanka is endowed with an exceptionally beautiful and vital environment. He added that our strategic geographic location is a significant advantage and visitors often remark on the stunning beauty of our country. He said that, however, despite this natural wealth, Sri Lanka faces grave challenges. He added that in 2023 alone, 181 people lost their lives in human-elephant conflicts and 484 elephants were killed by human action. He also said that although we possess an aesthetically and ecologically rich environment, Sri Lanka is a nation where 484 elephants die annually. He said that furthermore, floods and landslides displace significant populations, resulting in loss of life and cause substantial economic damage. President Kumar Dissanayake said that restoring the environmental system must become a core focus of the Clean Sri Lanka program. He added that our nation and its people need a new value system. The President said that the first step must be cultivating an appreciation for one's own life. He said that sadly, many of our citizens lack a sense of self-worth or value for their lives. He says this because in the past year, 550 people drowned, whether in the sea, reservoirs, wells or ponds. He added that a total of 2,321 people died due to such incidents. He further said that these figures highlight the urgent need to foster respect for life in the society. The President also said that an average approximately 7 people lose their lives daily due to road accidents in the country. He said that this reflects the emergence of a society that lacks a sense of value for life, one where individuals have little regard for their own lives or the lives of others. President Dissanayake said that it is a society devoid of empathy, concern and consideration for one another. He added that therefore it is essential to heal our society and introduce a new system of values and principles. Under the Clean Sri Lanka initiative, the government aim is to establish these new values and systems, he added. He also said that citizen participation and engagement are vital. The President said that if citizens fail to comply, we are prepared to enforce the law. He said that, however, the government committed to driving this transformation with a thoughtful, inclusive and adaptive approach. He added that nonetheless, if anyone obstructs this progress, we are equally ready to act decisively and assertively to ensure the recovery and well-being of our society. He also said that furthermore, it is essential to address the concerns of our citizens regarding the safety and quality of the food they purchase from the market. He said that as a state, it is our responsibility to provide food that is free from harmful substances. The president said that additionally, the protection of public assets is vital. He stressed that for a long time, Sri Lankan citizens held a deep respect for public property. President Dissanayake added that this stems from a lack of understanding about the intrinsic value of these shared assets. He also said that a state must ensure that all citizens recognize the importance of safeguarding national resources, not just for their benefit, but for the benefit of future generations. He further added that these resources are not exclusively ours to exploit or destroy. He said that our generation has a responsibility to protect and preserve them for those who will come after us. The president stressed that it is within this framework that the Clean Sri Lanka initiative is prepared to act. He said that moreover, we understand that the government machinery and political authorities must function with efficiency and urgency. He added that every citizen must take responsibility for fulfilling their respective duties to ensure the success of this collective vision. He also said that a government mechanism is needed for this. He further said that already a task force of about 18 individuals has been appointed towards this end. He said that he wants to emphasize that everyone is working voluntarily. He said that furthermore, we hope to establish a Clean Sri Lanka Secretariat for this purpose. President Dissanayake said that we also aim to form a Clean Sri Lanka Council to bring people together for this cause throughout the country. He further added that ultimately, this is not a project that will conclude at a specific time. He also said that it is a continuous program that adapts to new global circumstances and is a part of the effort to restore governance within society. He said that this is not a 1 or 2 year project. If it were a project, it would be something that could be completed with one place. But the world is rapidly changing and significant global victories are being achieved, he added. President Anurukumar Dissanayake said that social values, new principles and fresh systems are continuously evolving. The president said that all of these elements are contributing to the formation of a new Sri Lankan nation in this country. He said that for this cause, we are establishing a separate fund to support this effort. He also said that citizens of this country will have the opportunity to contribute to this fund. He further said that the Ministry of Finance has appointed a supervisory board to oversee it. He stressed that, therefore, this work is collective effort that we must carry out to succeed, and we invite everyone to join in. He added that by working together, we can accomplish this with great success. Philanthropists also donated funds for the Clean Sri Lanka program at this moment. The invitees made the Clean Sri Lanka Citizen Pledge at this occasion. Religious dignitaries, Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, ministers, parliamentarians, state officials, ambassadors and several others were present at this occasion.
අත්‍යවශ්‍ය සාමූහිකව කැපවීමේ හා වගවීමේ ක්‍රියාවලියයි.
Former cricket captain Mahela Jayawardene said that public participation in the initiative will be vital for its success. He added that as citizens we have a great responsibility to take this project forward. He said that this is a great start and there is much to do, and he wished the program to be a success. Former cricket captain Siddharth Vettamuni said that when the concepts of Clean Sri Lanka program are concerned, if the people can properly follow them, the country can be easily developed. He said that therefore we all should get together to make this program a success. Former cricket captain Kumar Sangakkara said that the program was a timely effort to unite political and administrative sectors while fostering a shift in societal values. He said that although interpreted in simple terms, this program has been launched with greater meaning. He added that this initiative is crucial for the development of the country as well as its citizens.
The 2025 New Year dawned last midnight and people of Sri Lanka welcomed the new year, engaging in religious observances and various celebrations. At the dawn of the new year, people spilled milk at the Ruanvali Mahasaya's sacred premises in Anuradhapura and received blessings. The religious observances were carried out under the patronage of Chief Incumbent of Atamasthane, Venerable Dr. Pallegama Hemarathanathera, and Chief Incumbent of Ruanvali Mahasaya, Venerable Ithalavatnuwe Janathilathera. A large number of Hindu devotees gathered at the Vaunia Hindu temple this morning and received blessings for a happy and a peaceful New Year. People in the upcountry as well as welcomed the New Year ceremoniously, engaging in religious practices. The main puja function was held at the Sri Lanka premises in Hatton. A group of Islam devotees were present at the Davatagah Jummah Mosque to receive blessings for the New Year. Large crowds gathered in Colombo last night for New Year celebrations. People throughout the island conducted fireworks and various activities to welcome the New Year. Police implemented special security and traffic plans last night. Many foreign tourists at the Gold Town welcomed the New Year, having musical shows and firework displays. Our correspondent says that Unnavatane coastal belt was full of tourists last night. Local and foreign tourists were present at the Aludgama tourist zone and welcomed the New Year with musical and dancing shows.
Sri Lanka is the best place for that. Religious leaders conveyed their wishes on the occasion of the New Year. Chief Incumbent of the Askiriya chapter, the Most Venerable Varakagoda Sri Gnanaratanathera, wishes that the New Year would bring prosperity compared to the past years. Nayakathera said that the New Year has commenced under a new government, which is good omen. Anunayaka of the Malvatta chapter, Most Venerable Dimul Kumure Vimaladhammathera, says that a determination should be created to improve the future of everyone along with the future of the country. The Mahanayaka of the Brahmanya Nikaya, the Most Venerable Makulahave Vimalathera, requested everyone to conduct future activities with unity and determination. His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit requested everyone to live according to the tenets of the religion with understanding. He added that in every choice of us, righteous has to be maintained.
President Anura Kumara Dissanayake says that as Sri Lankans, we step into 2025 with the dawn of a new era, a time when dreams of prosperity that the nation and its people have long cherished being to materialize. The President made these remarks during a New Year message. The President said in his New Year message that in 2024, the country achieved significant economic stability as a nation. With this progress as our foundation, the country moved forward in 2025 with renewed vision and determination, working towards creating a prosperous nation and ensuring a beautiful life for everyone. The President further said that in his message that he firmly believes the moment marks an exceptional opportunity to inspire new ideas and foster greater unity for the benefit of all. The first time in Sri Lanka's history since independence, we now have the chance to make the dream of a united and a developed nation a reality through people-centered governance. He also said that unparalleled responsibility rests upon all of us and people fully understand its importance. Prime Minister Dr. Haruni Amarasooriya said in her New Year message that this year has been a truly transformative year for Sri Lankans. The citizens of this country have chosen change, a clean and people-centered political culture, an empathetic society, unity as opposed to division. As a responsible government, we remain committed to uplifting the nation in various critical areas, including the economy, industry and education. Our vision is to create a future where every citizen can live a peaceful, free, dignified and fulfilling life, transcending barriers of race, gender, ethnicity or religion. We have had several opportunities in the past to unite as a nation, but we failed to fully realize the benefits of those moments. However, people must now ensure that this opportunity is not missed and that we work collectively to preserve it. At this critical time, as the state is fully committed to serve the public, the Prime Minister urged everyone to step forward with determination as we enter the year 2025. While the journey towards a brighter future is challenging, we have already taken significant steps towards achieving goals. As we approach the threshold of a new year filled with hope and promise, she extended her sincere best wishes to all citizens for a peaceful, happy and a prosperous 2025. The Prime Minister in her New Year message invited everyone to come together with a shared purpose, setting aside all differences as the nation embarks on this new year to ensure its success and work towards building a better future for the Sri Lankans. She said in her New Year message that our collective focus should be to restore the name of Sri Lanka as a proud and a prosperous nation on the global stage. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasu said in his New Year message that while accurately identifying the challenges that the motherland faces today, people must resolve in the new year to act with necessary courage, strength and vision to overcome these challenges. It is extremely important to ensure that narrow ethnic and religious ideologies that divide the nation do not resurface in political programs as in the past. Similarly, our aspirations is to end the uncertainty and disappointment faced by the people of the country over the past 4 years and create an economic, political and social environment conducive for people to remain in their motherland. The opposition leader said that what people need to do here is to correctly chart the path to defeat distress and achieve relief. It is repeatedly been confirmed that a deep economic program and process is needed to rebuild lives that have collapsed in the face of the economic crisis facing the country's people. He said that in his New Year message that therefore let us work with dedication in the new year to strengthen the future political, social and economic program focused on the country's future.
Now, world news around the world, celebrations around the world. Let's have a look. Middle East and the European countries, people celebrate the New Year on a high note amidst war situation. Citizens of Japan in capital Tokyo celebrated New Year, giving prominence to religious observances. Foreign media reported them observing religious ceremonies in Buddhist temples. People of Beijing, China celebrated with fireworks and carnivals. A specialty has been the usage of drone technology in fireworks display.
不同颜色的烟花在天空中相互中，整个烟花的高度是达到了200米。
A large number of carnivals and celebrations were organized in the capital of Manila of the Philippines in the new year. In Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, where tourists assemble in large numbers, celebrated the New Year with fireworks, and it drew the attention of tourists as well. Foreign media have reported the celebration of the dawn of the New Year in an excellent manner in the United Arab Emirates. Drone shows, musical shows and a large number of celebrations have been organized. The Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world in Dubai, conducted fireworks and the media gave prominent coverage to it. Many fireworks and carnivals have been organized, meanwhile, in Singapore to mark the New Year. Crossing to Jakarta, people in the capital of Indonesia welcomed the New Year performing colorful light displays. People in Turkey gathered at capital Istanbul to celebrate the New Year. Even amidst many conflicts in Syria, large crowds gathered at Damascus city to celebrate the new year. Now, a new celebration at ancient Athens city in Greece attracted many local and foreign tourists. People in Berlin, Germany, which you witnessed a while ago, celebrated New Year in a grand manner organized in numerous carnivals. Special carnivals and shows have been organized in capital of Paris in France to celebrate the New Year. This way is how the French people celebrated the New Year. In many towns, including capital Moscow in Russia, also celebrated the New Year. A large number of foreign tourists flocked to witness various shows in the capital of London in the United Kingdom for the New Year. Thousands gathered to Times Square, or maybe this is Brazil. The Brazilians also celebrated the New Year 2025 on a high note. People who gathered at Rio de Janeiro celebrated the New Year in an extremely happy mood. The last places in the world to usher in the New Year, yes, this is the New York City, United States, marking the dawn of the New Year. Canadian nationals also welcomed the New Year in capital Ottawa. Which we'll show to you right now from New York as we cross over to the last place in the world to usher in the New Year has been Howland and Baker Islands belonging to the United States in the Pacific Ocean, which are uninhabited. Only seagulls were present on this occasion to welcome 2025.
And the duties of the government institutions of the New Year commenced today. The Citizens' Pledge of Queen Sri Lanka program was also performed. The commencement of the duties in the Prime Minister's office commenced with the participation of Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya. The Pledge for Queen Sri Lanka program was also performed. The occasion was attended by Prime Minister's Secretary Pradeep Saputantri and other officials. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya said that 2025 will be the year to realise the expectations of last year when the government prepared the country for the transformation. She added that everyone will have to work together for the betterment of the country this year. The employees of Public Administration and Home Affairs Ministry also performed the State Service Pledge in the New Year today at the Ministry of Public Administration. Employees of the Ministry of Health too commenced their duties in the New Year with the participation of Minister Dr. Nalinda Jathisu at the Health Ministry premises. Clean Sri Lanka Pledge was also performed. Minister of Health and Mass Media Dr. Nalinda Jathisu said that health is a service to the people, and as members of the staff of Health Ministry, leadership has to be provided for the acceptance as important members of the society. The minister added that the aim of the ministry is to provide the required leadership. Employees of the Ministry of Mass Media commenced their duties in the New Year today with the participation of Deputy Minister Dr. Hansaka Wijayamuni. Director General of the Government Information Department HSKJ Bandara, along with other officials, led the commencement of the official duties in the New Year at the Government Information Department. Employees of Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation also commenced their duties in the New Year after an all-religious observances. Clean Sri Lanka program, a main program of the government, was also initiated with the Citizens' Pledge. The occasion was joined by Chairman of Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, Gihan Silva, Director General Manoj Nadeshani Amarasinghe, senior officials and the members of the staff. Chairman of the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, Gihan Silva, said that in a year where a special pledge has been made for clean Sri Lanka, the final result has to be a rich country and a beautiful country. He further said that the purpose of Clean Sri Lanka project is to provide a beautiful life to the citizens of the country by creating a rich country, both culturally and socially. The chairman said that all employees made the pledge to take the country in a new direction, in a new journey.
State Trading General Corporation has imported another consignment of 5,200 metric tons of rice. Now, according to the chairman, Ravindra Fernando, it will be distributed throughout the island by the 7th of this month. He pointed out at a media briefing that with the distribution of rice stocks, the shortage of rice in the market would gradually disappear. Chairman of the STC, Ravindra Fernando, said that the second consignment of 520 tons of rice has been received by now and the distribution of rice is expected to be completed by tomorrow. He also said that the first order of 5,200 metric tons would reach the country in 4 consignments. The chairman said that another consignment of 5,200 metric tons have been ordered through another institution. They will start their supplies from the 7th of this month and a gradual solution to the shortage of rice will be provided. He also said that another consignment of 20,800 metric tons are to be ordered in the near future. Views have been expressed regarding the import of salt to the country. The chairman said that the government has instructed to place orders with the State Trading Corporation for import of 30,000 metric tons and he is expected to import in 2 assignments. He said that in the first consignment, 20,000 metric tons and in the second, 10,000 metric tons will be imported. He added that non-iodized salt will be imported and it has been decided to import only the required amount for the salt in the country in order to carry out daily production in the salt manufacturing units.
And meanwhile, the Department of Examinations has decided to award free marks to all candidates for the 3 questions set to be leaked in the Grade 5 Scholarship Examination. The Supreme Court had ordered yesterday the Commissioner General of Examinations to implement the best possible recommendation out of the recommendations of the Intellectual Committee of the Department of Examinations. Commissioner General of Examinations Amit Jayasundara says that the pros and cons have been deeply studied in the implementation of 3 recommendations presented regarding the leaked 3 questions of the Grade 5 Scholarship Examination. Accordingly, it has been decided to award free marks as the best and most justifiable solution which would be provided to the problem. He stated that the evaluation process of the examination would be completed soon and steps would be taken to declare the results as quickly as possible.
The Department of Examination has, the businessmen or People's Park in Petha say the wholesale and retail price of stationery and books have considerably reduced. They say that the consumers show a lot of enthusiasm due to the reduction in prices. During previous years, a major issue faced by school children and especially their parents was high price of stationery items. The price of exercise books skyrocketed since the economic downturn in 2022. However, vendors say the prices of stationery have been drastically reduced this year. The price of a CR exercise book has been reduced by over 100 rupees, according to the businessman of People's Park in Petha. It is considered to be a major relief for the parents.
And meanwhile, the Met Department says that many places in the island may receive heavy rains exceeding 100 millimeters today. Showers or thunder showers where many occur in the eastern and Ubud provinces and in the Bantale, Nuwara Polonnaruwa, Hambantota and Mathura districts. According to the Met Department, several rounds of rains may occur in the northern province and in the Anuradhapura district as well. In other areas, intermittent rains or thunder showers may occur in the night. Heavy rains over 75 millimeters may experience in the western and Sabaragamu provinces and in some places in the Galle district. 8 sluice gates of the Rajangani Reservoir have been opened following the heavy rains experienced in the catchment areas. 6 sluice gates are open up to 6 feet and the rest 2 sluice gates are up to 3 feet. With the opening of the sluice gates, a capacity of 20,300 metric cubes of water per second is released to the Kala Oyer. 2 sluice gates of the Angamu Reservoir have also been opened. 2 sluice gates of the Nachaduwa irrigation tank have opened up to 2 feet and another 2 gates are open up to 1 feet. The release of the water capacity of 726 cubic feet per second in the Balvatu Oyer Reservoir. Many paddy lands in the Polonnaruwa district have gone underwater due to heavy rain. Our correspondent stated that the water level of the major reservoirs in the district is ascending.
Now in other stories, the debate on the appropriation draft bill for 2025 will be held in Parliament from the 18th February to 21st March. This decision has been reached at the committee meeting held under the auspices of the Speaker yesterday. The first reading of the appropriation draft bill for 2025 will be presented in Parliament on the 9th of this month. The budget speech will be held on the 17th of February and the second reading of the budget will take place from the 18th February to 25th February for 7 days. Voting on the second reading of the budget is to be held on the 25th of February at 6 p.m. The committee meeting stage debate of the appropriation draft bill will be held from 27th February to the 21st of March for 19 days, including 4 Saturdays. Voting on the third reading will be held on the 21st of March at 6 p.m.
Sri Lanka Customs has earned a record income of 1.5 trillion rupees income last year. This is the highest income earned within a year in the history of customs. The government had set a target of 1.53 trillion rupees income last year. The Sri Lanka Customs have been able to come very close to the given target. The government new tax policy increase of imports, proper management within the customs and the reforms introduced to make the tax collection process more efficient have led to this increase of income.
Now, problems in common sanitary systems is a major issue faced by a majority in this country. Special attention will be paid to the sanitary systems for ladies. Minimum attention has been paid to the ladies' sanitary condition in the public conveniences of this country. There has been many occasions where ladies are being inconvenienced due to lack of secure environments for them in those sanitary systems. The problem has aggravated due to a lack of proper maintenance and facilities being at an extremely low level. Common sanitary systems have been established island-wide, which are managed by government and government institutions, but they are not in a usable condition due to non-availability of a healthy environment. Tourism has become a major income earner at present in the country. A large number of foreign tourists tour various areas of the country. Shortcomings in common sanitary facilities has been a major problem faced by them. It would be undoubtedly a great service if a clean sanitary system is established in the country in the same way those facilities are available in households without any discrimination. Well, that's a look at local news. Stay with us. The latest on New Orleans coming up next.
You can make a difference. It is your duty to help eradicate dengue. Clean up your environment at least once a week. A message from the Dengue Control Unit of the Ministry of Health.
Devastating stories coming from New Orleans now. The authorities stated that at least 10 people are dead and 35 injured after a vehicle drove into a large crowd in New Orleans.
The incident occurred at approximately 3:15 local time in the French Quarter, a popular tourist destination in the city. The witnesses stated that the driver of the vehicle exited and opened fire, killing at least 10 people and injuring several others, including 2 police officers. The officials stated that wounded people have been transported to hospital. The FBI has taken over the investigation and stated that an improvised explosive device has been found at the scene and agents are assessing its viability.
And on to sports news now. The third T20 cricket match between Sri Lanka and New Zealand will be played as the first international cricket match tomorrow.
And the match will be played at Saxon Oval Cricket Stadium in Nelson, New Zealand. The match is due to commence at 5:45 a.m. in Sri Lankan time tomorrow. The Sri Lankan players participating in the match conducted their final training sessions today. New Zealand has already won the series by winning both the matches held so far. New Zealand won the first T20 match by 8 runs, and in the second test match they defeated Sri Lanka by 45 runs. Middle order batsmen of Sri Lanka team fell in both matches, and it would be important for Sri Lankan team to win the match tomorrow in order to enter the ODI series in good mental frame. Kusal Mendes has been able to become the top scorer in international ODI matches during the last year, and he scored 742 runs in 17 innings. Mendes has been able to be the top scorer in international T20 matches for Sri Lanka in 2024 by scoring 628 runs in 22 innings.
That's a look at Rupavahini News for tonight. Together with Charitham, I'm Sharon Mascarenhas, and we'd like to wish all our viewers once again